Our third and final pick in today's episode sees bottom of the table Wolverhampton Wanderers playing host to 6th place Newcastle, and Wolves they managed to pick up a point on the road in their last match against Everton. Michael Keane got the Toffees off to an excellent start with his goal in the 17th minute, in a first half in which, when we take a look at the stats, Wolves really struggled to compete. However, the second 45, the script was flipped, and Wolves managed to dominate the second period. And because of this, they absolutely deserved their equaliser from Matheus Mané, and that's how the scores would end 1-1. In terms of form, since last episode where I said I was getting tired of keeping track of Wolves' losing streak, they've now gone on a 3-game unbeaten run, with 2 solid points on the road and a home win against West Ham as well. It's still a long way to go for Wolves as they are 15 points from safety currently, but it's nice to see them putting up a fight. They host a Newcastle side whose last match was an absolute classic against Leeds. Harvey Barnes opened the scoring after 12 minutes with Brandon Aronson equalising around the half-an-hour mark, but parity would not last long as Barnes would bag a brace just minutes later. Just when everyone thought that the Magpies were carrying a 2-1 lead into the interval, Malik Charles' handball gave away a penalty, which Dominic Calvert-Lewin converted to find Leeds' second equaliser of the game in the 5th minute of stoppage time. In the second period, the high-scoring antics would pick right up from where they left off, but it would be Leeds that hit the front with 10 minutes left to play thanks to Aronson bagging his brace and Leeds' third of the game. And as the game was drawing in, it looked like the Yorkshire club was going to pick up all 3 points on the road. However, Newcastle managed to score twice in stoppage time, first through Harvey Barnes, who completed his hat-trick, and then the winner was bagged by Bruno Guimarães from the penalty spot for a 4-3 final scoreline and 3 big points for Newcastle. In terms of form, that victory now means that Newcastle's winning streak stands at 3 games in a row. They're also unbeaten in 4 of their last 5 Premier League games. In terms of away form though, it has been a different story for Newcastle. They've been rather poor, with 2 wins and 5 losses in their last 7 away games in the Premier League. When we take a look at the head-to-head record, the reverse fixture between these sides saw Newcastle emerge victorious. The sides were separated by a Nick Voltemade goal around the hour mark in the 1-0 win. Stats-wise, Newcastle did dominate proceedings, and they came out ahead on every major win predictor statistic, so it's hard to make a case to say that they didn't deserve 3 points here. My prediction for today's game is that, well, long story short, Wolves have been very poor this season, but they appear to be turning things around recently. Whereas Newcastle, they're poor on the road, but their recent results have also seen an upturn of late, and I think they will have enough to win this one. In light of their poor away record though, I will be backing Newcastle, but for just a half stake here in bet number 3, the final bet of today's episode.